Struggling when disconnecting from your day-to-day job and balancing it with your life is not something strange or infrequent. There are millions of people who, all around the world, suffer from it and wonder if technology is to blame for their struggle and if there is anything that they could do to stop it. The truth is that technology is not the main reason why they cannot keep an appropriate balance between their work and their lives. Marcus Aurelius, Zenon of Citium, and many other Stoics crafted the tools that can help you attack the issue, and they did it more than 1800 years ago. Stoicism has given us many teachings that can be applied to many different aspects of our lives, and helping us have a correct work-life balance is no different. Pay attention and write down what you're about to be told, because these are 10 strategies that you must follow and take at face value to maintain a correct balance between work and life. Number 1. Focus on what you can control. Ignore things that are out of control and that you can't have an impact on, as they will not give you any type of value. The only thing that will come from wasting your time worrying about what you can't change is frustration, as not being able to change anything will hurt you. So every time that you find yourself doing so, remember to stop. Number 2. Set realistic expectations. This doesn't mean that you can't dream big, but that you must ensure you can achieve what you set yourself as a goal. This comes down to the same thing as the previous point, which is that if you don't get to where you told yourself you should, you will feel terrible, even if there's no reason to do so, just because you're not where you thought you'd be. The best thing that you could do is to set yourself goals that force you to give it all, as you will be putting yourself in a difficult situation. If you work as hard as you can and get to do what you told yourself that you had to do, then winning will feel even better than it would have ever done. However, if you don't put in the work, you'll feel even worse about it. Number 3. Practice mindfulness. Mindfulness involves being present in the moment without worrying about how the past could have gone or what is yet to come in the future. Apply this to your work and daily life, focusing solely on what needs to be done now, and you'll see how you do better in your work and life. Keep in mind that this doesn't only mean to stop thinking about the past and the future, but that you should be paying more attention to the present too. Marcus Aurelius himself said in Meditations, "Concentrate every minute like a Roman, like a man, on doing what's in front of you with precise and genuine seriousness, tenderly, willingly, with justice, and on freeing yourself from all other distractions. While you're working, don't ever dare to go do something that isn't related to your task. The world will try to sabotage you from reaching your goals and the ultimate life that you're looking for. Don't let it do so. Huge companies work on creating apps that are highly addictive, and that will make it extremely hard for you to get back to your task. Because this has to be made clear. Even if you stopped thinking about the past and what's to come for you and focused solely on the present, it'd still be useless if you lost all the time that you had for scrolling through social media. Number 4. Create boundaries. Set specific times for work and try not to mix them with the rest of the things that you do in your daily life. This will give you a sense of order and increase your inner peace. If your timetable says that you're supposed to work from 9 a.m. to 12 a.m., then make sure that you do so. You will start noticing that every time you accomplish what you set for yourself, an amazing sense of accomplishment will invade you, which will eventually turn working into a highly addictive task. Number 5. Love yourself. Appreciate yourself for the work that you're putting in and understand that you're not and will never be perfect. This will boost your confidence and help you perform better in everything that you do. Humans are emotional beings. Use this to your advantage and you will become an unstoppable force. You must also remember to stay grateful. It doesn't matter if you're a Christian, Muslim, agnostic, or atheist. You should appreciate that you're alive and that everything that might have been done in the past can be fixed. Let yourself know that there's time to do things right and that you should be happy that you're here to do so. Number 6. Take notes about your progress. It is common for people to worry about whether they are working hard enough or not when they are not working. It is not easy to turn your mind off about a certain topic and just let it be. Humans are much more complicated. That's why, if you want to prevent this, you should keep a record of all your achievements. This will help you calm yourself down if you ever feel like not enough is being down. Once again, appreciating yourself for how far you've come is key, and it will be one of your best tools to avoid thinking about work when you're not supposed to and being mentally drained. Number 7. Exercise regularly. Training is something that often goes unnoticed, as many people choose to solely focus on the physical benefits that exercise can offer. The truth is that the mental benefits often outweigh the physical ones. Training calms the mind and helps us stop ourselves from overthinking. If you already do and don't believe it, you can try it out yourself and see the truth about it. Avoid any type of activity that requires you to make a physical effort for a week. You will start to notice how your brain fog becomes more common and persistent than it was when you exercised regularly. On the other hand, if you don't exercise regularly, then you should waste no time and start doing so right now. Laziness is the source of many more problems than you might believe. Number 8. Don't compare to others. Avoid any type of comparison with any person who's not you, as each one of us is completely different. There will always be a person who is more successful than you at work, and constant comparison will only make you an unhappier person, as it will turn you into a person who's never satisfied with the work that you're putting in. This is an extremely toxic behavior that you should avoid at all costs. The only person that you have to be better than is the person that you were yesterday. Try to become the best version of yourself that you can be. That will be more than enough. Because again, as Stoics, we must accept and understand that each one of us is different from the rest. A completely unique individual who's following his own path, and that we're the only ones who should hold the pen that writes the history of our lives. Number 9. Cultivate patience. Patience is a really powerful tool. Life will try to take you down by putting countless challenges ahead of you. Being patient enough to understand when to and when not to do something is something that you will need to be capable of doing, whether you like it or not. Number 10. Simplify. Cut out everything that is not beneficial for you. The simpler it is to follow your schedule and work timeline, the easier it will be to complete your work-related tasks, and the healthier your work-life balance will be. Humans are complicated. Be aware of it and try to make your work-life balance as simple and followable as possible. These are 10 things that, again, no Stoic should be missing out on. From the first point to the last one, Stoicism is all about mental resilience, just like having a great balance between work and life. Those tips will help you become the best version of yourself, making that great work-life balance that we have talked about come by itself. So for the last time, remember that, as long as you go easy on yourself, accept your virtues and your flaws, and understand that everything will be all right. You will do great in the future, both in your life and in your work. Until next time.